Hi, this is Chris with Snowball Creative Group, and I'm going to give a quick overview of my content management system. First, you want to go to the admin login page and type in your password. And typically this keeps you logged in for a few days. You might have to log in after a few days, but I set it to be a few days. And this is one of my clients' content management system pages, their admin page. And so I'll give you an overview of theirs, and yours should apply similarly. Let's go over the orientation of the content management system. On the left, I've got all the pages here in a tab format, so you can click through these, and all the different page content management portion will be shown on the right here. On the far right, we've got a save button, so get used to that. We also have a toolbar for bold, italic, whether you have a heading, or if you want to link some text to an offsite link or an email link, it's right there. And you notice when you hover your mouse on the tools, little tooltips pop up to tell you what that tool is. So you can do bullet points. Yep, those are bullet points. Or number lists, things like that. So that's your toolbar, and when you scroll to the bottom, I usually put a formatting cheat sheet on here in case you want to look at some of the markdown. I prefer to use the toolbar rather than the formatting tip markdown, but it's there's some other useful things in there if you want to get a little deeper involved. So that's kind of an orientation of the content management system. Now let's talk about images, and then we'll talk about some of the text formatting. As far as images, here we have like a header image, and with this specific client, I gave her some instructions that we can use images about 1,000 pixels wide by 518 pixels deep as the maximum size. On our home page, we have one big image, but some of the other pages we have smaller images, and that's okay. Smaller ones are fine, they'll fit. But no more than 1,000 by 518 is kind of what we want to use here for the big images. And with images, you just drag and drop them in here from your hard drive right into your web browser onto this area, or you can just click. You see I've got a hand. If I click, it'll go ask me to go look for that image on my hard drive. I'm going to cancel out of that, but that's the idea. You just click to go find your image on your hard drive. You can also add alt tags for good search engine optimization. When I click on that, you see we've got sharing with teens. Teens is a keyword phrase that we want to take advantage of because she works with a lot of teens, so I'm taking advantage of that. I also added a toggle switch on her header image because sometimes we don't want to show a header image, and so that's why we have the ability to toggle it on or off. Let's talk about her smaller images. She's got this grid system going on, so to keep it nice and clean and even, her images are no more than 200 pixels tall. They can be wider, up to 316 pixels wide. But a lot of these are, as you see, are vertical format, but they're all 200 pixels tall for consistency. And it works the same way. You can add an alt tag if you want. You can delete the image. And then this is something unique. If you ever wanted to grab a link to this image, because now the image is stored on your hard drive, you can always click here and grab a full-size image or a smaller thumbnail image or a square thumbnail image. These are links that you can use somewhere else, pretty much anywhere that you can imagine, to show an image of this is a locally stored image that you can use somewhere else, maybe on social media. I can't think of where else you might use it, but there's a physical link to these photographs, and you can use them if you want. I don't think you'll really use them, but it's there. Let's talk about the text now. Here's the text windows. You can copy and paste all your text inside these boxes here. Just put your cursor in there and paste all your text in there from wherever. and it'll strip away any of the hidden formatting from Microsoft Word, which is great because these websites are designed to use the stylings that I've set up ahead of time, so that when you choose a heading, it'll choose the heading that I've defined rather than something that Microsoft Word defines, which may not be friendly on the web. But yeah, you can highlight text. You can go up here to the toolbar, make it bold, italic, change it into a heading or whatever, or add a link. Maybe you want to email her. You can click on the link and then just type in your email. One of the other cool formattings, this top right, there's two arrows. That expands the window. So you have an edit content area, and then here's a live preview of what you do. So you can select things, go down here to the toolbar and make it italic, or add a link to it, make bullet points, all different kinds of things you can do there. And then once you change that, you see a live, what it looks like live. It's just simulated live preview. Okay, you still need to close it and save it, any changes that you make, and then you'll get a big green check mark that it's saved, as well as a little green box here that change that you made is saved. I didn't really change anything, but so that's that. That's the text editing portion of it, the image editing portion of it, an overview of the different pages and the toolbar and the save button. Get used to that save button. Any changes that you make, it'll be live to your website. Let's go back to her home page, and she's got this big image did not show up, so let's go turn that on, toggle it on, save it, refresh, and there's her big image. Okay, thanks for watching.